Hi, and welcome to A Punk with Toys. My name is Lawrence, and today we're going to take a look at the GI Joe JoeFest exclusive Super 7 Reaction Glenda figure. Now, some of you are probably saying, why would you pick that up? You don't collect that stuff, and you are absolutely correct. But my good friend, Allison Troy, she asked me if I could pick this up, and she said, hey, you know what, please pick it up for me. Do a review, that way you can open it and I don't have to worry about breaking my pretty little nails. And I said, sure, why not? So anyway, we're going to take a look at this. There's not too much to it. Again, a reaction figure is 5 points of articulation, so there's really no articulation to go over. We'll take a look at the paint, but I do have to say, this is pretty cool what they did here. So this was, I believe, an Argentinian release. And all she is a repaint of Scarlet. But if you look here, it tells you Glenda, and everything is going to be in a different language. On the back, you have your cross cell. And again, these are all the figures, and they have the proper names of General Hawk, GI Joe Pilot. But if you look at everything else, it's in a different language. I'm assuming Argentinian. Is that a language? I don't want to offend anyone. But anyway, if you can read it, there you go. That is her file card. You can see she's an E7. You can see her look. And again, we will be getting this with the HasLab in 6-inch form. So anyway, there we go. Nice looking figure. Let's take a look at it. Let's look at the paint. See if there's any cues that actually came and were taken from the original O-ring figure. So before we do, if you like this type of content, you like G.I. Joe, you like want to do some reaction, if you really like G.I. Joe Classified, take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop some sort of G.I. Joe video. If you're new to the channel, I drop a lot. If you're not new to the channel, you're going, shut up and get on with it. So let's get on with it. Okay, so we got her out of her plastic prison, and all she comes with is a laser rifle. Now this is Flash's weapon. All right, the design on it actually looks pretty good. And when you look at this, it does represent that Flash weapon nicely. Now, if you're thinking, hey, you know what, I can buy this and put this on my Flash because I don't have his weapon. Well, one thing, there is no cord, so I can't connect to the backpack. Another thing is, this handle is way too big. It would snap his thumb in a heartbeat. So unfortunately, that's not going to work, but it has some nice design to it. It's not just like some basic looking weapon. So if you like it, you like it. But this is what I do believe she came with, because this is what they're giving to us with the HasLab. Now, quickly, I will show you the articulation if you're wondering. So her head turns back and forth, but she has a ponytail, so you only turn so much. Her arms go up, and her legs go up, and that's about where it ends. Now, there is the foot pegs that she has here, and you can tell they're this, octagon, I believe. So, they're actually not octagon, no, they're sextagon, I believe, right? 6 sides. So, quickly, we can take a look at this. Now, I have to say this, the one thing about the reaction figures that really blow my mind is the paint on them usually seems pretty good. Better than what you get for a $55 Ultimate normally. But quickly, the eyes look pretty good. They're straight, got nice eyebrows. The paint on the lips look good. It's got just the one color paint all the way down, and she does have your little ponytail, whatever that thing is called. She has what Scarlet had over her shoulder, a very nice, shiny looking leotard over her skin tight pants. She does have the 2 throwing stars on her gloves. Does not have the little gun, but either way, it's not a big deal. But again, you look at the paint here, you don't have any issues. There's no run on it. There's not a lot to it, but the throwing stars look the way they're supposed to. They're just painted on it. They're not embroidered or anything. The leotard fits good. No paint on the belt. I'm not sure exactly if that's how the other figure was, but here we have the boots. They have a little pouch on it. It does tell you 2024 Hasbro, because again, even though Super 7 is making this, this line is still owned by Hasbro. So all in all, that is your reaction figure. You can only do so much, but this is a figure that you're probably not going to get in O-ring scale anytime soon. I would not be surprised if this is one of the figures that they decide to do with their O-ring, and that is, the Reaction Plus. Now, I quickly want to take a look here. So here is her the pegs, the holes for her feet, and here is the GI Joe stand. And see if they've changed this. So, unfortunately, this was the thing that I think Super 7 specifically did, was they made the holes for the feet too small. Alright? So they don't fit regular stands, they only fit the reaction, well, the GI Joe reaction stuff. This is a reaction figure. And again, as I pointed out before, that's his heel. Plugs in there perfectly fine. So now my Skank Man, my nice circle jerk Skank Man, he can skank around and do his slam dancing all that he wants, right? But for some odd reason, they made their GI Joe figures have a different size holes. And it's not just this figure, it's the other reaction figures that I have too. So you cannot stand them, let's say, on your Awe-Striker, the back of your Stinger, even though they're just going to be straight up. It would have been nice. Now, why did they do this? I can't tell you. I'm sure that they had some specific reason, and it's probably BS. Probably because they didn't want you to put them with it. All right, so here's the gun. And again, if you like the original Star Wars, then maybe you like this. Brian Flynn once said that, hey, I might be in the minority, but I like 5 points of articulation better. Now he's backtracked on that and said he's always wanted to do O-rings. Maybe he did. Maybe he was just lying. That's probably what it was, because it seems like that happens a lot with him. But either way, this is a nice looking figure if you're like, hey, I just want a Glenda to be somewhere in the back of my 1/18 scale figures, and I don't want one that's going to cost me $800 to $1,000. Yes, so $800 to $1,000 is what I believe it's going for. Or at least it was like last year at JoeFest, if I'm correct, because Ken from Toy Connections wanted to pick one up. So anyway, there you go. There is your Glenda GI Joe reaction. JoeFest exclusive. I'm sure you can get it there now if you really wanted to. Alright, there you go. Glenda. Allison, this will be coming your way real soon. But you'll know because I got to get your address again. I'm sure I have it somewhere because I know I've sent you stuff in the past. But if this is something you want, you can probably get it. The $20, you know my feeling on reaction figures. When it comes to GI Joe, we're going to be selling a whole bunch of them. You need to bring down the price. If you want to talk about something like, again, a Circle Jerk Skank Man, the Gorilla Biscuits that I have, hell, you know what? I don't have a problem spending $20 on it. Matter of fact, how about you do this, Super 7 Brian Flynn, if you're still in charge? Let's do some sort of Sick of It All one and then donate the proceeds, or at least a portion of them to Lou Kohler, who's now going through cancer, all right? The greatest band, Sick of It All right now. Hey, you know what? Do a reaction figure of those guys and then donate a portion to Lou Kohler's, cancer that he's dealing with. I don't know why I went on this rant. You know how I am. But anyway, if you want this figure, you can probably get it. I haven't checked. You can go check. It's probably on the Super 7 website. They're probably charging an arm and a leg for shipping because this thing weighs like 8 ounces. Okay, enough bragging. I'm going to get out of here. You know the deal, okay? Instagram, a Punk with Toys. Go over, hit that subscribe button because it feels really, really, really awesome. I think it's actually follow, to be honest, but I could be completely wrong. Facebook group page, Punks with Toys, because once you join, you're a Punk with Toys. I'm trying to remember everything. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Please take a second. If you like this type of video, you like what I've done here, I don't know why I'm rambling so damn fast. Take a second. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification where I'm pointing to absolutely nothing because there's nothing there because I don't edit anything in because why would I do that? But I'm going to get out of here. I will drop some other reaction review right around here, and down here will be 1/18 scale toys that I've reviewed. Take care.